Hi, super readers. It's Mrs. McCarver, and it's time for today's reading lesson. This week, we've been working very hard to use our pointer power and our picture power to help us when we're reading. Today, we're going to do a little more practice with this, and I'm going to teach you something you can do when it's time to tackle a tricky word that you're trying to figure out. Today, friends, I'm going to start a new book. It's called Our Garden. So I know that this book is going to be about things that you would find in a garden, things that you might grow like fruits or vegetables. That's going to help me start to make sense of things when I am working on a new word. Let's get ready to read. I see the boy and his dad out picking something in their garden. Some of these words I can read in a snap, and some of them are a little tricky for me. We have some I'm not quite sure of this word. I know I need to say some things that make sense. Things that grow in the garden would be carrots, corn, lettuce, potatoes, tomatoes. Let's check the picture and see if I get any more information. Oh, look at how tall these stalks are. And the boy has picked one. He's pulling the outer layers off. And inside, I know what that is. That's corn. The details in the picture help me figure that out. We have some corn in our garden. So far, I've been able to use my pointer power and my picture power. Here's my next page. We have some, I'm not sure what this word is. I know I have to say something that makes sense. Tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, corn. I don't know. I still haven't figured it out. Let me go back to my picture. When I look at the picture, they're growing almost, there's lots of leaves and something that's hanging down, and they put it all in the basket. I still am not really sure what this tough word is. I think it's time for our next superpower. Super readers, I tried my pointer power and I tried my picture power, but it didn't help me figure out this tricky word yet. I think it's time for our next power. Dun da da da! Sound power. Look at that. You see his ear and the lines coming out? He's hearing the sounds. This power says we have sound power. That means to get ready to say this word, I'm going to look at the first letter and say the sound it makes. That's going to help us figure out this tricky word. Let's go back to our book and see if I can do it. All right, friends, I'm back in my book and I'm stuck on this word. Remember, we have some, so I'm going to use sound power. That means I'm looking at that first letter, it's the letter B, and I'm going to make it sound. B makes the B sound. Now I'm going to put it all together. I know it has to be something you grow in a garden. I'm looking at these things here in the picture. It almost kind of looks like okra to me. But now that I've used my sound power, I know the first sound is going to be the B sound. Oh, these are beans. We have some beans in our garden. By using pointer power, picture power, and sound power, I was able to figure that out. Let's try one more. We have some, well, when I look at the garden, this garden is different now. He's cutting something with scissors. These are daisies. Let's use our sound power. Here's my tricky word, and here's the first letter. What's the sound that this letter makes? That's right. It's F. It makes the F sound. Does that help you figure out what word this is? Flowers. We have some flowers in our garden. Super readers, today as you're reading and you come to a tricky word, I need you to try to use your new power, sound power. Remember, that means you're going to look at the letters, start with the first letter, and say that sound. That will help you to figure out any tricky words that you see.